Guys and girls, it's your boy Blue coming at you with a Mr. Fantastic review. I wasn't gonna do this review like this. I was just gonna do a review like normal, but I felt like I needed to talk about Mr. Fantastic, like really bad. I needed to talk about him. I had other stuff lined up, but then I got to start playing with Mr. Fantastic, and yeah, that changed all my plans. So we're going to do this and talk about it. We're going to talk about it because I am pretty disappointed in this character. I'm pretty sure everyone else is too. But this is going to be the team. We're going to do a live attempts to clear World Boss. And this is the team we're using right here. We're going to use Colston for the 25 guaranteed. 25 guaranteed 25% guaranteed crit and his super villain damage and decreased damage, and we're gonna use good old White Fox for her leadership 60%. And for anyone who doesn't understand how this this passive works, I'm gonna show you right now, because it doesn't work for all characters. You have to go in here, right, and hit the details page and look at the abilities. And then the abilities, you click it, it's a shield, looks like Captain America's shield, and it says leadership. These are the only characters that White Fox's tier 2 passive works for, right there. So if you're wasting her on characters that you don't even know have leaderships, then you're just basically wasting her. So for now, you should always try to figure out if they have that leadership buff, and then it works. But without it, it's basically she's just taking up space. So this is what we're working with. We're working about 20,000 physical damage. Attack speed's kind of low, but he has a self buff that gives him 5%. 47 crit, 57 crit damage, which is low, but you know that's because he has no real native crit and crit damage, and cooldowns at 45. Skills. And I'll explain to you, his gears are at 15, but you know I'm struggling on gold, so I couldn't go any further. As you can see, I have 400k. He has no native, he has native crit and crit damage, but it's on the second slot. There you go, on second slot crit damage. This is not going to go high, so he's not going to get a high number. And the same thing on the last one, it's a second slot, which is not going to go as high. Then we got the skills. His skills 1 and 2, they're trash. Elastic wheel. Well, I'll just call it a pinwheel. You want to max this one out for the guards, because you're going to need those guards. You're going to need every one of them guards to keep this guy alive. Of course, he's got physical decrease, which is not going to help against Proxima. His tier 2 passive is kind of trash, honestly. Let me rephrase that. It is trash. I don't even know how this thing procs. It doesn't have a percentage. It just says has a chance to counter when attacked. I'm going to tell you right now, he can die almost instantly. I don't know if he's supposed to be a PvP character or PvE character, but based on this, he's supposed to be a PvP character, and I highly doubt anyone wanted a PvP character. We got plenty of those, and Mr. Fantastic is not going to be meta anytime soon in PvP. So that tier 2 passive is complete trash. Of course, his force skill has a buff on it, so you're going to want to get this as high as possible. Like I said, I'm broke, so we're just going to have to rock with what we got. And then his 5 skill, of course, is his big damage skill. We got overdrive. I really wanted Power Angle Hulk, but when you roll overdrive, you just don't turn back. Stage 9. Here's our obelisk crit, because he has no crit, so we needed to give him crit. I wish I could have had crit damage, but yeah, I had to go either crit damage or crit, and I got a 180 proc. That mind damage, yeah, it's just there. It's in the way, unfortunately, but we just got to deal with it for now. So that's what we're rocking. So we're gonna go right into it. Actually, we're gonna go right into some attempts here, and I'm gonna tell you, these attempts are gonna be rough, because it's gonna come down to me trying to survive. It's not gonna be me trying to make the clear. It's gonna be me trying to survive. Period. That's about the best. Oh, there it goes. That's about as good as it's gonna get with Mr. Fantastic. So we got to deal with Blade Twister, so that's going to be a problem, period. Right off the tops, it doesn't matter who you're playing with, unless you have snare resistance, Blade Twister is going to be a problem. The Pentagram Trap is not that big of a deal, and the Toxic Meteor, it's going to be a big of a deal for Mr. Fantastic, because he has no healing. Our only healing is going to be Agent Venom. I mean, yeah, not Agent Venom, it's going to be Venom in a white suit. And he's gonna have to drop lots and lots of heal spores. So we're gonna go in. Rotation's pretty simple. Of course, we're gonna want to open up with that buff, the 4 skill, and try to proc on 5 and use the pinwheel to just get away and use the guards 1 and 2. If I have time to use them, I'll use them, but they probably won't get used very often unless I use them off the 5, which the 5 has an immunity shield, so that's the only way I'm going to be able to use 1 and 2 is when I have that immunity from the 5 skill. So we're going to jump right in, and like I said, we're going to try to survive. So you're going to see what I deal with when I'm trying to make clears with hard characters, and Mr. Fantastic right now is showing to be a very hard character to make clears with. He should easily, even though his gears are at 15, be able to make this clear, because he's already got that native tier 2. He's already got that tier 2 buff, which is the tier 2 damage buff. He's got the tier 2 defense buff, health buff, and he's got that crappy tier 2 that we spoke about just a bit ago. But he has that tier 2 status, so he should be able to make this clear easy. But it's not going to be easy at all. We're probably not even going to come close, honestly. That's if I don't die. So we're gonna try to find out. All right, here we go. We're gonna open up with 4. We're gonna cancel 4 instantly into 5, because we just want the buff. And the first rotation, we just want the buff, and we want to hit that proc on 5 to try to do as much damage at the beginning as possible while my ISO set goes off. So here we go, because we got to watch out for Blade Twister, so, and that's going to be a big problem. All right, we got the proc, and then we're going to use the wheel, and then we're going to get out of here because Blade Twister. Okay, let's not get hit by the Gram. She hit me still, even though I had an iframe. She's stunned right now by CC, so we're gonna do some work here, and then we're gonna pick up these heals because we're already hurting. Oh, the tracking on 4 and 5 are really bad too. So as you just seen, I just used the 4 skill, and I literally, she jumped away and I did nothing. It actually canceled it. All right, we lost the proc. All right, we're gonna use it. Okay, we're gonna hope the Venom comes out. No, Venom didn't come out, drop no heals. So she is CC'd right now though, but we're gonna take some unnecessary damage from the poison. We gotta get out of there because of Blade Twister. Oh, that guard saved me. Oh, I'm dead. There you go, I'm dead. 1 minute, I died, and you seen how hard I tried. Okay, so we're gonna go back in, because like I said, this whole thing is me trying to survive the 5 minutes and seeing how far I can go in the 5 minutes. So we're gonna go back in, and hopefully we could do a little bit better there. I mean, she off tops hit me with some random, so here we go. Like I said, same thing. Get away from Blade Twister. Blade Twister is the problem right now, but it's no excuse for Mr. Fantastic's damage. So, all right, we got a decent start. We're gonna get out of here. So I'm gonna be using 3 just to get out, because it's not that great of a skill. It's okay for damage when you can actually sit there and do it, but Blade Twister is coming. There we go. We got a little bit of damage off of it, but we're taking some poison damage here. Oh, there's a tracking again. You seen that? And I almost died instantly because of the 4 skills. The 4 skills tracking is horrendous. The 5 skills just as bad, and there you go. I'm dead again. And 30 seconds. We died in 30 seconds that time. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. So let's go back in. I might try. If I get some more CC, I might bring in Invisible Woman for extra CC, so I can just do as much damage as possible and see how far I can get her in the 5 minutes. So depending on how good or bad this clear goes, if we do another one out, I'm gonna throw Invisible Woman for her charm, because it's really good and she likes to do her charm a lot too, just like Scarlet does sometimes. All right, so here we go. All right, we're gonna use 3 and get out of here because the Blade Twister. No, see, if you don't get away far enough, the end of that skill will basically gravitate you back to the boss and try to do the last hit. That almost ruined me right there. Okay, she's CC'd right now. All right, we gotta get out, Blade Twister. No, we're gonna get hit by it. No, okay, whew, we got away. Alright, she's got Deadpool debuff from grenades. That's another thing. She's debuffed. And my damage is just nothing. I didn't even get a proc that time. That was really bad. And I got the proc on 3 and I was trying to escape. And then she hit me. So we're gonna try to heal up and get back in. Alright. Alright, she's CC'd. That's going to help me do a little bit of damage here, but we got to get out because of Blade Twister. And we don't want to stay. Oh, ooh, I dodged it. Wow, that was lucky. He's got like no dodge. That was so lucky. We're gonna do some damage there. There we go. Alright, oh, there's the tracking again, and I almost died for it. Almost died instantly for it. I took 1 hit. There we go. I'm going to say right off tops right now, we are like a minute and a half behind. We need to get her to 11 bars within a minute to make this clear. Oh, and oh, she's CC'd, so I can eat this Blade Twister as much as I would rather have not eaten that Blade Twister. Alright. I'm going to use the pinwheel just to try to pick these heals up. And hopefully not get random. We're going to pick them up. There we go. No, we're going to get hit there. Look at that. See? In a second, I'm 50% it. 1 hit. Alright, okay, we got shield again. We got the guard. Oh, we're going ham, but I mean, look at, oh my gosh, I just noticed in 2 minutes. Whew, 2.5 minutes. Wow. Okay, don't get hit by Blade Twister. Okay, we're good. She's CC'd, so we can do some work here. Actually throw that 2-in-1 in for the heck of it. Okay. So we're gonna grab these heals. We're gonna use the pin. Oh, yeah, we're good. Okay. Oh man. Okay, I had to cancel that because I would have came out of that skill and got hit by Blade Twister. Okay, she CC'd again. We got 2 minutes. Wow. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit damage here and then get away and then go back in. There we go. We got the proc there and she CC'd. I'm gonna try to do as much damage. Oh, Blade Twister. Ooh, it pulled me back in again. The spears are gonna come down. That's what I'm worried about. When she's on CC, the spears will come. Oh, get out of there. Oh, okay. Oh, she's throwing more spears again. She's not gonna make this easy. We're gonna get hit by that Blade Twister. Oh, she got CC'd. Let's go ham. Go in. Oh, she CC'd again. Okay, that's gonna help get a little bit of damage going. But our rotation is really bad right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just trying to do damage, honestly. Oh no. Okay, we're good. There we go. Oh, we got a proc off. That was like no damage. That's a 180% proc. It did like no damage, and that was including the 4 buff, which is like 15% damage. Let's get out of here from Blade Twister. We're not even gonna get her into the next phase, are we? We're not gonna get her in the last phase. And some of that is due to Blade Twister, but I mean, realistically, look at how bad the damage is. We're just gonna go ham right now because we've officially done what we wanted to last as long as possible. And there we go. See, we died. Okay. 12 seconds, 7 bars. We would have got her into the last phase. Okay. So, wow. That's a stage that he's supposed to be strong at because he's a combat character, and combat characters are good against Proxima. They're the best against Proxima because she takes energy defense. She has energy defense. We're gonna do a Thanos clear, and we're gonna attempt. I said Thanos clear. Haha. Let me laugh at that. Let me attempt a Thanos clear. So. And let's not forget that damage that he was doing against Proxima. You have to put that into perspective. That's 20,000 DPS on his paper for him, and that's self buff. His damage is not nearly as high without the self buff. So just off tops, 20,000 is pretty decent. Then he's got the 45% from Coulson. So we'll just round it up. We'll take 5%. We'll round it up and say that's 20,000, 50%, that's another 10,000, so that's 30,000 damage. Then we'll take the 60%, we'll take 5% away from that because we threw it on top of Coulson. That's about 11,000 damage. So he should be at 40,000 DPS, close to 40,000. That's give or take, depending on how the math works in the game. About 40, because it's 105% damage on thrown on top, so it should be around 40,000 DPS. That's on par with the unbuffed T3s basically. And he's doing physically no damage. So we're gonna jump in here, and I noticed there was Blade Twisters on this fight too, so hopefully we just gotta worry about Blade Twister. He should do a little better here. Hopefully, we'll see. I'm probably lying to myself here. We'll make a few clears at this, depending on. Like I said, these aren't even clears. These are more of survival attempts. Oh, he punched the crap out of me. Oh, whoa, okay, we survived. He can survive this because this is a much lower stage. Now let's see if he can actually do some damage though. Okay, we're on track right now. It's a little slower. We got to worry about the Blade Twister, so we're gonna run away from that. He's on track, but we'll see. Okay, let's get away from that and pick up these heals. Okay, we got some decent little damage there. But I will refrain from refer to saying, like I said, this is a much lower stage, so of course he's going to do much damage. But the question is, can he actually make the clear? And right now, no. I'm going to tell you right now, no. We're so far we are about 15 seconds behind. Because we want to get him into this phase where Proxima and Chorus comes out with about 4 minutes. That's how I know that I'm on pace for a clear. We want to get him into the middle. There we go. Because if he does that little laser beam, then you can't run away from that, and that stuff will one-shot you if he's on the wall. So don't ever try to keep him on the wall. Okay, we're a minute down, So we're surviving, so we're gonna switch because we don't want to die here. Like I said, this is not a clear attempt. This is more of just an attempt to see how long we can survive, really. All right. But like I said, we're officially about a minute too slow right now. See, that's the laser beam. If he's on the wall, you cannot run around him. So we got to try to put him in the middle. But he's gonna be a pain. And Blade Twister's gonna make me do stuff that I don't want to do. He's throwing meteors at me. And he's doing the ground pounds. He's doing work right now. Oh wow. He disappeared. This is terrible. Thanos, give me an opportunity to do some damage here. See, now he's okay. Yeah, we didn't have to worry about the laser beam. Oh, we are struggling. It started off good. It's not going too good now. We are 2 minutes down right now and we still got a whole bar to go to get him into the problem phase, which is the no CC phase. No CC, no debuffs, no nothing. He can't be debuffed at all. So this is Thanos at his maximum power in this phase, because you cannot debuff him, you can't mind control him, you can't hit him with defense down debuffs. So Scarlet Witch and Deadpool basically become useless in this phase, because now their skills that make them so good as strikers can't even affect Thanos. So now this is just going to be raw damage from Mr. Fantastic. And the fact that we're already a minute out, okay, we're dead here. Yep, see. Okay. A minute, 16 seconds left and 10 bars. There was no way. He started off good. You want to do the first 2 bars in at least 20 seconds. And then you want to do it from 18 to 15 in the remaining time. So you're at least at 3:45 when he gets into the Corvus and Proxima phase, to even know that you're on pace to make it clear. We were far away from being on pace to make it clear. I'm super disappointed in Mr. Fantastic. In my opinion, it's just my opinion personally. I'm sure other people might have different opinions, but my opinion is Mr. Fantastic is a big epic waste of time. And this is an epic quest character. These are some of the best characters in the game, even though some of them have fallen off over time, like Doctor Strange, who was the original, Wolverine, who was next in line. But Deadpool at tier 2 at this phase right now at gear 15 was a million times better. Wolverine at this phase after getting him was a million times better. And the same thing with Doctor Strange. Of course, like I said, all those characters have fallen off because of, the power creep. But, a simple uniform or simple, uniform rework or just a small rework will bring them back into the meta. But Mr. Fantastic isn't even anywhere near the meta. I'm sure with his tier 3, he'll be a lot better. But as a tier 2 character, for anyone who is not going to be able to get him immediately to tier 3, this is a huge waste of time. It was a huge waste of resources to get him. And I'm still not even done, because I still have to get Thing. And actually, now look, I still have to get Thing and Victorious to get Doctor Doom. And then I still have to build Doctor Doom. I have no hopes for Thing. Honestly, he's gonna be the worst character of them all. And Mr. Fantastic is right there next to him. Human Torch, great free-to-play character. And Invisible Woman, if you paid the 6,000 crystals to get her, it's costly, but it is rewards that you get, and you get another really good character in Invisible Woman. And I will be working on Victorious. I'm building her bios up to get her tier 2'd. This is an interesting new character and how her skill works, so I probably will do a review like this for her. But tell me what you think about Mr. Fantastic, guys. Me, like I said, my opinion, complete trash. I hope they go back like they did with Luna and her uniform, and how bad her uniform was in comparisons to her non-uniform, and fix him, because he's trash, absolute trash. Of course everyone's chasing him, but don't even waste your time tier 3 in him anytime soon. Go after Deadpool, especially go after Sharon, best tier 3 in the game. Go after Luna, you know, go after you know, Thor, Captain America. I wouldn't say Ant-Man. Ant-Man's more of a meta character. Like, he was just a character that I did because I wanted to. But the rest of these characters are all great tier 3 characters. Stay far away from Mr. Fantastic. But I'm gonna stop rambling, guys. And we got some more videos on the way. I just had to do this video. I had to put my opinion out there and see if everyone feels the same about that, because I feel like I just wasted my time. So let me know, guys, in the comments below. Hit me up and tell me your thoughts on how you feel about Mr. Fantastic, if you've acquired him already. Until next time, peace out, guys.